first opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Jordan Zimmerman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Harold, any thoughts?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Coming to the plate now, number 4. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game, because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Now a flare out to left center. Romine over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's almost at that 200 strikeout plateau. I mean, that is really big stuff, and we may see him reach that milestone today. So that really is what I'm focusing on in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Ready with another 2-2. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Into the box now, Alex Presley. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Kluber's ready. 2-2 on its way home. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is foul right side. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. Good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough but to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
And he got him.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking down there at second base at Edwin Kinsler. You know, this guy's defense gets overlooked. I love how he turns the pivot, but he's also got great range to his left. Makes all those tough plays throwing on the run to first base. He's dynamite.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Runner goes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ready now, Abraham Almonte. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting eighth, catcher, Yan Gomes.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kinsler. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
3-1 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Scorched to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
Standing in now, number 39. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 1 and the Tigers 0. Stepping up now, Jacoby Jones. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Now at the plate, Mikey Matsu. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mata has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Striding in once again, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to left. Romine is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Brian. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chisenhall on the move, 1 away. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Jose Iglesias.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners going. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. He's running again. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, runner back safely. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian
Here's the
Kinsler.
second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Alex Presley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back for more from Detroit after this. Edwin Encarnacion now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And come to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Abraham.
Ready for another
Almonte.
chance. Abraham Almonte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're up 1-0. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Standing in now, Jacoby Jones. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now a bunt attempt here. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Mikey Matuk. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. It remains 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, number 39. Outside, 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Brian Holiday. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Holiday is retired, and there's one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Romine. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He drew a walk his first time up. A throw behind the runner at second. Back in standing. One now to Iglesias. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Santana will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
The batter, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Ready once again, Alex Presley. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, number 4. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he hits one on a line to left field. Romine is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't
Edwin
have the right
Encarnacion.
launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. A hit in 2 tries so far. Runners on first with 1 down. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Full count. Here it comes. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Blaine Hardy takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Blaine Hardy.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Romine. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Abraham Almonte.
Ready for another shot now. Abraham Almonte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-0 Indians. Ready. Nick Castellanos, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Almonte shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jacoby Jones.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Mikey Matzer. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something, but this offense has to get going.
Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Warwick Southhold is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
53, Warwick Southhold.
Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Candelario gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 39.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 39. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in once again, Brian Holliday. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Romine. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the second baseman, Edwin Kinsler. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Kluber pauses. The 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 2 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in, number 4. He'll start us off in the 8th. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and one now to Encarnacion. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And even 30 home runs on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Candelario backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Romine has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead.
Now batting, Alex Presley. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 9.
I could take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jacoby Jones.
Now in the box, Jacoby Jones. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show.
Please.
Number 77 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
77.
So striding forward now, Abraham Almonte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Yan.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call.
39.
Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping up to the plate, number 39. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 3-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Bases loaded here, nobody out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Number 4 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Iglesias onto the grass. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Throw to third, and he's safe.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mata is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Indians lead it 6-0. Joe Smith comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
38, Joe Smith.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Jeimer Candelario is on deck. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
The 2-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So digging in now, Brian Holiday. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Now at the plate, Andrew Romine. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First and second now, 1 man out. Three and 2 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Jose Iglesias. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Tribe host road win number 40 on the year. Corey Kluber picks up his team best 14th win in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.